What is up, my fellow beasts? Welcome back to a new video. Let me apologize for no video in like 2 days, but unfortunately, as you can tell by my different voice, I got a massive cold, and for the past 2 days I couldn't even talk. My throat was killing me. Today I can talk, but I have a new voice, which kind of sounds, it sounds badass. I don't know, I like it. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about 5 things wrong with Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles. Keep in mind, this is not a hate video. This is just about a few things that I don't like in Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles. I think that it was a great idea to remaster these 8 classic maps. Yesterday I watched Moon gameplay. Today we got Origins gameplay, and tomorrow we are getting some Ascension gameplay. Ascension is my favorite map on this list of maps they remastered, and so far everything is looking great. Everything looks super polished and super delicious with the new skin the maps got. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, onto this list of 5 things wrong with Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles. The first thing is that the PlayStation 4 still gets this first. Now, this is not Treyarch's fault, but it doesn't make any sense. This is not part of the DLC. It's called DLC5. I mean, it's not really called DLC5. We all call it DLC5, but it's not part of the DLC season. That's why it's not part of the Season Pass. That's why Season Pass holders don't get this for free. Everyone will have to pay 30 bucks for this. Alright, Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles is supposed to be its own thing, not connected to the DLC thing, as I said, so it should come out at the same time for everyone. I'm lucky, I have a PlayStation 4, I'm gonna be able to play this when it comes out. Unfortunately, if you are on the Xbox One, you're gonna have to wait a month to be able to play this, and if you are a Zombies fan, you will, dude, you will suffer for a month. All right, you're gonna have to watch gameplays, and you're gonna be thirsty, you're gonna be hungry, and it's gonna be torture for you. And I feel your pain. The same thing happened to me when the Xbox 360 was getting all the good stuff first. I was on the PlayStation 3 and I was watching people playing all these delicious zombie maps and multiplayer maps, and I was drooling watching gameplay, and I still had to wait a month to be able to play this. So that's the first thing wrong with this Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles. The second thing wrong with Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles, ladies and gentlemen, is that we didn't get all the cool maps. Alright, we got the maps that follow the storyline. I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a damn about the storyline. I don't. I've never completed an Easter egg. You can ask me whatever you want, I will not know the answer, because my objective when I play zombies is to run around like a beast, smacking zombies in the face, killing as many zombies as possible before I go down, and I also like reviving noobs and getting a shit ton of revives. That's my objective when I play zombies. I understand that a lot of people like following the storyline and they like completing all those things, but I don't care. So I'm kind of pissed off we're not getting some of the coolest maps in zombies history, like for example Mob of the Dead. This is the map everyone wanted. People are asking, where's Mob of the Dead? Well, it's not in the Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles because it doesn't follow the storyline of zombies. There's also Call of the Dead. That map is also a lot of fun. I wanted it to be on this Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles, but the one I really wanted, ladies and gentlemen, is Transit. I wanted to see Transit remastered, Transit with a new skin. I wanted Transit to have a second chance. It can be a lot of fun. Yeah, if you try to play it every single day, it will probably be torture, but at the same time I'm happy that they chose the maps that follow the storyline of zombies, because this way people who start playing zombies only in Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2, they will have the chance to follow the entire zombie storyline. The next thing on this list, ladies and gentlemen, is that we are not getting one of the best perks of all time on this Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles, which is the delicious, the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, PhD Flopper. Everyone is asking, where's PhD? Treyarch, why do you do this to us? Why do you hate PhD Flopper? It makes no sense to play Ascension, Origins and whatever without having PhD. What are you doing, Treyarch? This makes no sense. In case you don't know what PhD is, but you have heard everyone talking about it lately, and you're like, what the fuck is PhD? who cares about that? It's just a perk. Dude, this is the perk, alright? With PhD Flopper, you would get no explosive damage, you would get no fall damage, and the most important thing is that the ray gun would not kill you. You would not down yourself with the splash damage of the ray gun. So if you were surrounded by zombies, you could spam the ray gun all over the place and you would not down yourself. Also, the Mustang and Sally pistols were awesome with PhD Flopper. And PhD Flopper also had another ability, which was to dolphin dive, and you would create a massive explosion around you that would kill zombies until like round 25 or something like that. It was pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's because of that we're not getting PhD Flopper back, because there is no dolphin dive. For this Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles, obviously they are using the Black Ops 3 Zombies engine, and Black Ops 3 has the sliding instead of the dolphin diving. And I'm like, bro, you should have put the dolphin diving instead of the sliding in Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles. You should have changed that for these classic maps, because the classic maps don't have sliding. It's gonna be weird to be able to slide. Sliding is cool, don't take me wrong. The next thing on this list, ladies and gentlemen, is that the classic weapons are not returning, especially the wall weapons. Only a few return. They only remastered a few weapons. Pretty much they remastered like the most important ones, and that's great. At least we got the most important weapons from these classic Call of Duty games, but most of them are from Black Ops 3, and I'm like, why are we getting Black Ops 3 guns? These are not Black Ops 3 zombie maps. What the freak? What the freak, Treyarch? What have you done? So pretty much we are getting the MP40, which is a wall gun in Origins. I think it's only on Origins. It might be also in Kino der Toten. I'm not sure though, because Kino had an MP40. The ray gun Mark II is also in all of these maps, so it seems. So that's a cool thing. If it's really in all of these maps, oh man, it's gonna be freaking sick, because this ray gun has no splash damage, and as I said, there is no PhD Flopper, unfortunately. The STG-44 also seems to be returning in the map Origins. Also from Origins, the MG08, that badass LMG, seems to be returning. The Mauser, which is the starting pistol from Origins. Monkey Bombs are also returning. The Russian Dolls from Ascension. The Gersh device from Ascension, and also, I believe, Moon. The Sickle, the melee weapon from Ascension, also seems to be returning. The Thunder Gun from Kino der Toten, the baby gun from what's it called, that map, Shangri-La, the staffs from Origins, and I guess the Wonder Waffle, whatever it's called, in some World at War maps. And then we are also getting the guns that were already remastered in Black Ops 3, like the FFR AR, which is the FAMAS, the PPSH, the Galil. At least my Galil is going to be in some of these maps, if not in all of them, I'm not sure though. The M16, and maybe the ballistic knife. They have the ballistic knife in Black Ops 3. Now the question is, did they put it in zombies? I hope they did. But ladies and gentlemen, the thing is, these are just a few weapons that we are getting. At least we're getting these few weapons, but it's gonna feel weird. My point is that it's gonna feel weird to play World at War maps like NACHT, UNTOTEN, Verrückt, and Shironuma with Black Ops 3 guns, with Black Ops 3 wall guns. I mean, it's gonna feel weird to run around with a Dingo or with a VMP in World at War, and we're not getting guns like the Browning, the double barrel shotguns, and the flamethrower. The flamethrower seems to not be returning in the World at War map, NACHT and UNTOTEN, which is a shame. In the Black Ops 1 maps, we're not getting, you know, guns like the Olympia, wall guns like the Olympia, the M14. Instead, you're getting the goddamn Shiva. Oh my god. You're not getting the MP5 and stuff like that. The M16 is most likely not gonna have the grenade launcher when Pack-a-Punch like it did in Black Ops 1. And the saddest thing about this is that we're not getting the starting pistol in the Black Ops 1 maps, the Colt, the M1911, which when Pack-a-Punched would turn into the Beasts, Mustang, and Sally. Do you remember these puppies, these bad boys in Black Ops 1 maps? Oh my god, with PhD Flopper, they were wonder weapons. And the last thing, I am mad about it not returning is the Claymore. So in the Black Ops 1 maps, we're not getting the Claymore. In World at War maps, we're not getting the bouncing baddies. We're getting the freaking trip mine. Are you kidding me, Treyarch? The trip mine? I'm gonna be using trip mines in the World at War maps? I'm gonna be using trip mines in the Black Ops 1 maps? You don't even have the spike more in the map Shangri-La, and that's a special thing in Shangri-La, the spike more. I mean, are you telling me you can remaster a little Claymore, Treyarch? Come on, bros. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the last thing wrong with Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles is that we are getting gobblegums in all maps. Now, to be honest, you know, I'm okay with gobblegums in 7 of these maps, but I'm not okay with gobblegums or NACHT UNTOTEN. NACHT is supposed to be the only true survival map out of these 8. You can play all the other maps solo, you know, you just do your thing, you don't really need your teammates, but NACHT is the only map that is supposed to require teamwork. It's supposed to be hard, and with gobblegums people will be able to get all the perks, people will be able to get pack-a-punch guns, and that will completely change this map. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep in mind that this is not a hate video. I was just talking about a few things I don't agree about Black Ops 3 Zombies Revelations. I'll see you next time. Peace out.